Hey, I'm Matthew with A Fine Press, and this is Creative People Are Weird. Honey, sit down. We need to talk. I had today's installment of Creative People Are Weird in the can. And the whole time I was recording it, I felt in my gut like I wasn't saying the one thing that needed to be said. I was talking about pricing of creative work, and I still want to talk about those things at some point. Today's not the day. There's one aspect of it, one facet of pricing that I think we need to discuss. And that was confirmed to me when I was talking with a friend last night who had made mention of the fact that he was contacted by someone to do some work, and it was work that he wasn't excited about for whatever reason. I don't know if it was that he perceived the client to be difficult, if the work was uninspiring. I don't know what it was, but it was work that he wasn't excited about. And so his proposal, he threw out a number that was substantially higher than he would normally put on work of that scope. And they bought it. They contracted him, he did the work, delivered beautiful, incredible work for them, and they were happy. But they paid more than a similar client may have who was doing work that he was excited about. Is that fair? I will tell you, I play jazz on the side. I went to school for it, but now it's a side thing for me. Really enjoy it when it's good. But I'll tell you, it takes me away from my family. It takes me away from my two wonderful kids and my beautiful wife. And so I better be really excited about it if I'm going to do it. And so for me, with the music, you better believe if it's a gig I'm not excited about, I throw out a number that would get me excited. And if they book me, they book me. If they don't, they don't. And that's okay. I don't do that with the stationery. I'd rather send you to someone who's going to be really excited about working with you. It just doesn't make sense for me there. I can't even really explain why. But it does in one field, it doesn't in another. So I'm not here to say that every single creative does this, but I think more than you can imagine. Charge differently depending on their excitement level of a project. I would say that if you're not okay with them charging more for work they're not excited about, you're probably fine with them doing the opposite. Almost every creative I know, if they are really amped up, if they're super excited about a project, they'll move heaven and earth to make that job happen. If the client doesn't have a budget, they will work for free, they'll work for less, they'll work after hours, they'll do whatever they can because they want that notch in their belt. They want that portfolio piece. They want that reputation builder. They want that really exciting work, that challenge of doing something new. So I would venture to say almost anybody is okay with someone doing that. Who's to say that the opposite or the extension of that is any different? Charging more for what is perceived to be a less exciting, inspiring job. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this, and I am really excited and anxious to see what you have to say about it. So as soon as I'm done here, I want you to scroll on down to the bottom and leave me a comment, or go to afinepress.com/blog, find the blog post with this video, or afinepress.com/weird, and you'll see this video here, there, comment, tell me what you think. Is it fair? Is it right? Should they do more of it? Should creative people do this more? Should they do it less? I don't know. But I'll tell you this, if you're engaging a creative person in work and you want to minimize the effect of this as much as possible, here's how you do it. You find a creative whose work truly, really resonates with you. Not someone who does really cool work, but it's not what you want. Find someone who is doing the kind of work that you want done, who does it well, and trust them. And go into it knowing, telling them that you trust them to be the creative professional that they are. On top of that, find a creative that you would want to sit down for coffee with, that you would want to go to dinner with or have over at your home. Someone that you would enjoy spending time with, because in a lot of creative endeavors, you're going to be spending time with them. They're going to be in your home or you're going to be in their studio. It's going to happen. Be working with people that you enjoy being with. there will be less opportunity for that creative to say, I'm not excited, maybe I should get more money out of this. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but I am really interested to hear what you have to say. So please comment, subscribe so you can come back next week and see what craziness we're talking about. There's a good chance we'll still be talking about this if things go the way I think they might. Until then, I am Matthew with the Fine Press, and this is Creative People Are Weird.